Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Dembele. So what can they make of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. There's the crossfield ball. And he's there to belt it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Luis Suarez. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for the run, and the through ball. He's got two! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Eintracht Frankfurt have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Toure going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, that has not gone well. Busquets. Now, can they get him away? Yaya Toure. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. That's an imaginative pass. Araujo engages and forces him off the ball. Toure really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Not the most accurate pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Threads one in. De Jong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Dembele. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Villa. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Messi. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball comes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
For our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
De Jong is always looking to break lines, looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's got the beating of his man. That is a brilliant interception. Looking for options for movement. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, such a clever touch. Tomiyasu crosses it in. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there.
Drogba really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Big header! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Substitution for Frankfurt.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their
Messi.
second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Sane. Substitutions taking place.
Shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Sané really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Sane goes short. Big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Elects to cross. Cleared without hesitation. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. That is great defending, so alert. Costa Curta. That's Busquets. Great vision. He's beaten the last man. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a cute ball. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on chance, surely! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Stood up well to him there.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Drogba couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
He's in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Decent chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Eintracht Frankfurt get their fourth corner. Can he get it through?
Eintracht Frankfurt really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Good ball, good take. Nice interception, well timed. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Drogba. And here's Drogba.
Added minute has been indicated.
This is Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yaya Toure. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Time added on, 4 minutes. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Bellingham voted man of the match,
now,
and deservedly
to all members of
so.
the crowd, I'd like to ask you to
Well,
join
how will
me
we
in
look back?